Foundation myths are myths associated with history, usually used to explain a ritual or the founding of a city. Foundation myths allow people to articulate their positions in the world on a smaller scale, associated with the cultural aspect of their civilization. Foundation myths occur both in ancient and modern times to illustrate the foundation of civilization and culture. For example, the foundation myth of Rome tells the story of twin brothers Romulus and Remus. Their origin explains the connection between Roman and Greek culture, while the conflicts between the twins and the resultant death of Remus illuminate the sole ruling tradition of Rome. Correspondingly, Moscow, the Third Rome, is the idea that Russia is the successor of the Roman Empire and is thus destined to dominate the world. The foundational myth itself is considered messianic with deep Christian association. Third Rome first appeared in the writings of the Russian monk Vampy of Pskov in the early 16th century and is contemporarily used in putting speeches to internal and foreign audiences. Vampy argued that the Russian prince was obliged to protect the church because he was the ruler of the Third Rome. If the Russian ruler didn't fulfill this duty, humanity could not be saved, and there would be no Fourth Rome as a lineage of greatness. Foundation myths are created for cultural and political purposes, which may vary over time. The foundation myths of Rome, for example, explicitly connect the Roman culture with the Greeks by depicting the descendant of a Trojan prince in Greek myths as the founder of Rome. In addition, it explains the founding history of Rome with implications of some true historical events, such as the wars between Rome and its neighboring countries, and the eventual resolution. On the other hand, the Third Rome foundation myth in Russia was originally told by a monk with the hope to persuade a government official to protect and venerate Christianity. Later on, the myth was adapted to different versions that depict Russia as the only Third Rome, and there occur no Fourth Rome, less focused on its religious implication rather on a messianic and expansionist ideology. Nowadays, the Third Rome foundation myth of Russia was used by Putin to promote expansionist imperialist Russia. Ultimately, the multipolar world is not part of the myth, and there will be no Fourth Roman Empire, and other pretenders serve as hindrances in Putin's adaptations. In conclusion, foundation myths are adapted over time to serve various cultural and political purposes, and are used in the promotion of cultural and government propaganda. However, there is also a very pure motivation for creating and developing foundation myths to explain history and memorialize the past. Livy, the historian and author of History of Rome, notes its course of writing in the preface. Yet, it will be a satisfaction to have done myself as much as lies in me to commemorate the deeds of the foremost people of the world. Thank you very much for listening to the end, and subscribe to wait for following updates.